say hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to our day.
Welcome to our day.
Oh, good boy.
Our day, rock and roll.
That was the best. That's how I feel about this morning. My head really hurts. I've taken an injection, taken anti-sickness, but we've had to leave the house because I've got to have my bloods taken. We were going to walk, then we were going to do some shopping on the way back, but when I woke up this morning, that wasn't happening. Last night, I couldn't stay awake. I was just falling asleep.
Oh, okay.
Huh?
Gotta go.
Yeah. And it's because I didn't nap during the day. This is all because I didn't nap. Such fun. Well, the head's probably because of my anemia.
Yeah, both possibly.
Yeah, but hopefully we should hear back from the GP tomorrow and figure out what the hell's going on. But for now, bloods. All of those weeds apart from our tree and all of these weeds should hopefully be gone by later on today. Ugh. Swallowed. Swallowed. She's boasting about how good she is that she managed to reverse.
Don't make that sound trivial.
That was such a palaver. A few days ago, you might have heard me say that we were confused, that the GP wanted me to have bloods urgently in the morning, and that the courier's there now. They needed to be done before 10 because they need to go urgent so she can get them back tomorrow. Which I did question, is she even going to be able to read them? And because they've put them on an urgent, that she will get it by tomorrow.
That's really cool.
Yeah. But she told me my appointment was 10:10. And I was so confused. So I just rocked up then. She told me the wrong time. It was 9:10 I should have been there. Thankfully they just rang through to the nurse, and she said when I got in there that she was even shocked herself because I'm always there, and like I'm always early, so either something bad's happened or there's been a miscommunication, which I thought was really sweet.
And also very telling.
Yeah. But when the courier got there, they held the courier back because I really needed these bloods being done, which was so lovely of them. So yeah, bloods done. I did try and film. I have screwed up again. I will put that clip in here. For the last 2 times, oh, it's our neighbours again. The last 2 times I've been trying to sort my blood, get my bloods recorded, I have now fluffed up. So Soph wants me to make a public apology to her because of all the times that she has screwed up and will continue to screw up when filming secretly.
Exactly.
So this is for her benefit.
I'm just glad that you experienced it now.
Yeah. But what I also want to say is, if you have breathing difficulties, take it from someone who has severe breathing difficulties. Wearing a damn mask does not worsen your damn breathing difficulties.
Getting COVID.
Getting COVID will make it hard to sodden breathe. So don't use it as a damn excuse when you're talking out your ass. How do you think asthmatic doctors or COP doctors or doctors with breathing difficulties manage on a day-to-day basis doing surgical procedures and working in a sodding medical environment? It is just about pissing us off. Yes.
You're so sexy like that.
Yes, masks are now optional, but not in a GP surgery. So don't bullshit saying you can't breathe with one when it is just sheer bullshit.
Especially when your first response is they're optional now, and then you get
Yeah.
told, not here, and then you're like, oh, well, I've got breathing difficulties.
Yeah, it was at the GP. So someone walked in with no mask on, and the GP was, oh, skydiving again. To the right.
Oh, yeah.
The GP surgery was just like, oh, are you able to pop your mask on, please? And he was just like, well, they're optional now. And she was just like, not in GP surgeries. And he was just like, well, I've got breathing difficulties. I call bullshit, Soph calls bullshit, because your first option, like, the first thing you would have said is not the fact that you've got breathing difficulties. About it being optional. Your first response would be that you've got breathing difficulties, which, like I said, is complete BS. But now that...
Gave him a face shield, which we just found funny anyway.
Yeah, and then they were just like, well, can you put this face shield on then? But hopefully by tomorrow we will know what the effing hell is going on.
And hopefully actually have a decent game plan.
Yeah. Because I'm fed up of looking this shit and feeling this shit. So we're going to run into Tesco's. So we managed to do a bit more of a shop. Whilst we were here, I just figured it might as well. My head isn't as bad as when we first got out, so my injection is working. But we just got ID'd at the till. I'm 30 years old, for God's sake. Sophie's... Well, she stared at me first and couldn't figure it out. And then she asked Sophie to drop down her mask because...
It's because she said, who's paying? If you were paying, she would have been fine. But because I said...
Wait.
either of us.
Yeah, because you said either of us. I think she was just asked one of us to drop it down. And then she was like, you've got young eyes and forehead. And we're like...
Thanks.
Yeah. Not sure if that's a compliment or not.
Especially not seeing as once I pulled my mask down, she was like, yeah, that's fine. Now I'm just like, is my lower half falling off?
She's like 70 under that mask.
Feels like it.
God, my colouring is very bizarre. I know I keep mentioning it, but it just shocks me every time I look at the camera. What you Owen?
Well, that blue car who just pulled out there wasn't slowing down and nearly went up the hill.
I nearly got hit twice. I was coming out of the car. I was at the bottom of the ramp. Soph was just undoing the belt things that hold me in, and two cars still like one car actually went by and another car just kept edging closer and closer to me. And in the end I said something, and then when the woman drove by, she was like, thank you, and Soph was like, she would have heard you. I'm like, I don't care. You don't just try and kill someone because they're getting out of a car. But we are on our way home, and today is literally going to be a chill day. No, I got a few things to make with the cricket. We're doing another... Soph and I thrive on random act of kindness, and we try and set a goal each year to do at least one, possibly hopefully two random act of kindness every year.
I mean, we like to do little other ones like you taking the trolley and things like that. But
Oh yeah, when an old dude, I was watching him put his bag in his boot, and he was doing such small steps. They were like an inch, he was moving forward an inch at a time, and I'm like, he's got a walking stick, he's gonna have to try and hobble over to put that trolley back and then try and hobble back to his car. So I said to I went up to him and I was like, would you like me to take your trolley back for you? And he was like, are you able to? Are you sure? And I was like, yeah, it's fine, I can do it. And he was like, thank you, dear. He was literally got to be 80. He was so old. Yeah. So, like, it's little things like that, random acts of kindnesses that we love to do. But we also... they do. And then we try and do, like, a few big ones, which is the ones that we try and then just capture with the vlogs for little, like, our memories. Whereas, like, the ones like that, it was so, like, spur of the moment, we never end up catching them. So yeah, I'm gonna be, I gotta finish designing it first, and then I need to do the cricket with it. But yes, once that is done, we will show you. But we are now putting onto our estate.
So, don't put cans of fizzy too close to the cooling elements of a fridge. This just exploded in the fridge. I jumped out of my skin. Alba ran away. Charlie shouted down on Alexa asking if we were okay. That's not the only one. There's also this one which exploded, and that in one of the pieces of the drawer. I'm hoping that none of these other ones are going to explode. I think I got a little bit of coke in my eye, but can't tell. So I got something in my eye. But yeah, that's what happens when coke cans freeze and then move. Like, you might have seen it, the bottles, they put bottles of coke in the fridge, or like a can or whatever on like YouTube and stuff. They do these videos and then they shake it and it expands because it freezes suddenly and it explodes. I don't know, but that just happened and it was terrifying. And the girls are probably terrified now because of an explosion that just happened in our fridge. Every night when I come upstairs with meds, Alba gets really excited and she grabs a toy and brings it up, and she brought up something.
Stay there.
And she's buried it so well, and we want to show you guys. Like, we are so proud of her burying skills.
Yes.
No, because it'll sink down.
It won't.
Oh, I thought this one was too small.
No. Her burying skills are just
I
the
think
best.
I caught it, so you may have to like.
Her burying skills are just the best.
They are, like...
You can never find anything she buries.
No. Like, even just looking at you now, I have no idea where she's put it.
No. Where did you bury it, Alba? Hang on a minute.
Yeah.
Alba?
Alba? Where's your toy?
Where did you bury your tomato?
I don't know. I lost it.
Alba? What's this?
What are you pointing at, Mum? Your fingers? I can't see anything, Mum.
Alba, what's this?
There's nothing. Whoa! Where did that come from? Wow! Who knew that was there? Are you proud of yourself? I buried it. That's mine. That's mine, Mummy. Oh, look at you. What's that, Mummy?
Mine? Is that your something?
Yeah, I don't know what it is either, Mommy. I dropped it. I'm offended. I'm very offended. But, as you can tell, we are very, very proud mummies.
Oh, yeah.
The first time she ever buried anything we were just so proud. Like, we'll never forget how well she buried it. I can't remember what it was. Do you remember what it actually was?
Like a bone or something.
It's probably like a bone or something that she could have when she was still a puppy. So not an actual bone, possibly like a milk bone, like the puppy ones. And we were getting ready to move, I think, and we had boxes piled up in the corner, like empty boxes, ready to do stuff. And she just jumped down and she buried it on top of the top box. Just right there.
You're so clever. Did you bury your toy?
Yeah, I'm good at burying things.
Are you good at burying?
Yeah, nobody ever knows that they're Mum.
No. Nobody ever looks in the quick, easy spots.
No. What are you talking about? I bury things goodly, Mommy.
Goodly, goodly.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I'm very proud.
Yeah.
Although I dropped it on the floor and now it's down there, Mum.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're proud of you for burying your toy. Yeah. But yeah, with that one that she just buried then, she was so excited. She ran back into me. She ran back in to the kitchen to me to show me before running it up to Charlie and burying it very successfully. And when I came up, I couldn't see it. In actual realness though, initially I couldn't, because from the landing, where her head was, the colour of it was identical. I thought it was her ear. And then I moved a bit further up and then she licked your handy and then I was like, I can't see that at all. But she's precious. We wanted to share that with you guys.
So I was going to be telling you that we, as the Southwest, need prayers because there's been an awful shooting in our nearest city. Actually, have you seen the picture I sent you?
No, not yet. I'll look at it now.
It's very, very close to where we visit Hayley.
Shit, it is.
Literally a stone's throw. So we go past on this road every single time we go to visit Hayley. So I was going to be stating that because there has been fatalities. There have been a number of people that are critically ill and fighting for their lives. Thankfully, the police have managed to kill the shooter.
Hang on a minute.
But obviously, as the Southwest region, it's not nice. And they've needed 4 air ambulances and God knows what else.
Hang on.